Ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Would you welcome on my right occupying the blue corner with Paul Lee Julian, joining the zookeeper Bryce Birtwhistle from Mount Waverley, wearing brute force trunks with a tiger, red, black, with a touch white and gold. Ladies and gentlemen, 62.40 kilograms was his weight at last night's official weigh-in at Noble Park. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, stepping up to the plate for the first time, Tim Marty. Tim Marty in the blue corner. And across the ring, representing Sting with Daniel Presta, fresh back from New Zealand, with Michael Vukovic and the Sting team. Ladies and gentlemen, 63.55 kilograms is his weight. Wearing blue trunks with gold and a touch of black. Ladies and gentlemen, from Endeavour Hills, would you welcome Jim Ozdemircelik. Referee in charge of the action, Peter Clark.
Right here! Right here, Jim!
We can't cowardly out of the ring. We've got our second bout coming up here after that first bout there, Perry.
And our official hairdressing stylist, Mr. Harold Sophocleos. Good evening, Harold.
Shameless plug there by the famous Howard Lee, as usual.
One of the Sophocleos brothers, or one of the
Sophocleos brothers. 3 rounds in ringside position, Dr. John Jury. Here we go, bout number 2.
We also have to thank our sponsors, Fight Force Promotions, the Brass Monkey, Zach's Emporium, Martial Arts Supplies, Pro Light and Sound for all their visual needs, and AMK Automotive Repairs there, Steve.
Yes, very impressive.
And we've also got High Society Night Spot and the famous Village Roadshow, as always, Armstrong & Son Motor Body Repairs and the RSEA One-Stop Safety Shop, 132100.
And don't forget your Triton canvas there too, of course, Perry, and BT Excavations and Drainage for all your drainage requirements. And Peter Clark, the referee, pointing at the judges. They're just about ready to go here. In the blue corner, Tim Marty coming in at around about the 62.4 kilos, or is he a bit there? Yeah, I think he stayed the same weight. And Kim Ozdemircelik there, I think, weighing in Perry a little bit higher, heavier, I think. Here the boys go already. Ozdemircelik, oh, big right hand. That's him with the legs already. We've got a bit of action here. Don't you worry about that. And, young Tim Marty there tried a stomach push. Which Ozdemircelik was telegraphed to him, and he was able to grab the leg and throw him backwards, land him on the canvas. Nothing much in that though. No knockdown, really.
Certainly, as I said, Tim Marty, his first fight here, 62.4, trained by the famous Bryce Birtwhistle, 62.4 kilos from Mount Waverley. Nice kick there by Jem.
Yes.
Beautiful stuff by Tim Marty. See a lot of potential in here, dear Steve.
Yes, both these kids are quick and fast, very slick. Ozdemircelik has fought here before, I remember, and he did a pretty good job. I think he's a short, stocky bloke. They're actually ill-matched in terms of physiques here because Marty is a tall, slim customer, and Ozdemircelik the stocky, muscly variety.
Certainly is. A bit of wrestling here at the same time. Peter Clark breaking it up. We'll have none of that.
Yes, that's for another venue, isn't it, Perry, of course?
Certainly is. Nice kick there by Tim Marty.
Ozdemircelik. Oh, did he get the leg up there, the shorter fellow there, Ozdemircelik, right up around the ear hole of Marty. It was a beautiful leg kick. He's doing pretty good at the moment there, Ozdemircelik.
Tim Marty came up with one actually of his own there, Steve.
Yes. Now you're trying to work away at the head there, Marty, at the moment, with Ozdemircelik there covering up in the white neutral corner. Oh, beautiful right uppercut from Ozdemircelik with the right hand was a ripper.
Beautiful stuff there by Tim Marty. Sort of, as I said, he's a bit of a gaunt type of bloke. He's only he's over 6 foot, but because Jem's low to the ground, 5'7". Nice punch there by Jem. Nice comeback there by Tim Marty as well. Peter Clark's got his work cut out here, Steve.
Certainly has. As you think down through the next couple of years, Marty, he's got to put a bit of weight on that frame. He'd make a fantastic light heavy or cruisy.
Nice bit of pat on the back there by Jem. Tim Marty, he's actually come to fight here, Steve.
Oh, no doubt about that. Ozdemircelik, though, he's a British bulldog type operator there. The young fellow from the Sting Gym, the Vukovic boys, the whole team there. Both Sophocleos brothers are there at the moment. Yeah, well, it's not far away from it. We're allowed to differ if we want to.
We're allowed to agree to disagree because Tim Marty's, this is his first fight. He's been training for 18 months. Yeah. He's just ready to go, let me out, I want to fight.
Oh no, he looks, he's very supple and he's got a reach and height advantage, no doubt about that. We'll see how we go here. It's going to be very close. Marty just trying a manoeuvre there. His defeat did slip, perhaps the rosin. He needs the rosin box out just to put a bit of that in the base of the feet, but no, they're continuing on. Ozdemircelik again tried a spinning back kick, didn't work. It was sort of a half-measured job. Gee whiz. Ozdemircelik is all over Tim Marty at the moment in that blue corner.
You could see it, he could smell it there. He almost got him there, Steve.
Pretty close to it. He's put himself in the position where he wants a victory here, Ozdemircelik, and he's working hard for it. Marty's hanging on. Here, copped another big right hand and then an uppercut. Peter Clark has told him to box on and kick on.
Tim Marty's in trouble here, Steve. Here comes Jem. He's all over him. He can smell it. Could be over all second round. But great comeback there by Tim Marty. He's pushed him to the ground.
And he's not happy about that push, but Ozdemircelik has that Mike Vukovic yelling at him to don't go back there, son. Keep coming at him with a right hand. Oh, big right hand from Ozdemircelik.
Three huge punches there. Jem now working to the body. Peter Clark looking on very intensely. He's saying, get out of it, boys.
Gee, I would have thought that would have been the end of the kid there, but he's pushed him into the right corner. He's got a lot of resilience. Oh, popping jabs and, came back with a leg kick and a big jawbreaker with that right club of Ozdemircelik and gets grabbed to the canvas and Peter Clark will split him up.
Tim Marty's drawn a bit of clarity here, Steve. Nice kick there by Jem to the side of the hips there. Jem working on the inside. Ozdemircelik, he's only had one fight, one draw. Tim Marty's trying to come back, working the head. Nice kick there to the ribs. And now Tim Marty back in trouble here. He's got it.
He's got it. The right hand, the first right hand did, I think, the major damage, and the left finished him off there for that knockdown. And this young lad is in a bit of spot of bother here. He's leaning up against the blue corner. I think Peter Clark can let him go on, yes. I'll go on, but he's gone. Yes, he's finished, and Peter Clark waves them away. And that's all she wrote. The young kid did a great job in his first fight, but Ozdemircelik was on fire here. Strong as an ox, this kid. And he's a pocket battleship, if I've ever seen one.
And pocket dynamo does his Degeneration X there.
Giving the crowd a little bit of a you-know-what too, I noticed there, Perry, just to do with the celebrations there, perhaps the sign of things to come for later on in the evening.
Well, as I said, Ozdemircelik has only had one draw, but Michael Vukovic down at Sting Jim, he does train him pretty tough. We saw a very entertaining fight. Tim Marty only been training for 18 months. It was his first fight. If he does put about 5 or 6 more kilos, we could see a little bit more potential from Tim Marty. Had some good punches there, good connections. Just got a little bit overboarded by the occasion. Bryce Birtwhistle, he also trains him tough down here, but Peter Clark had no choice but to stop it in the second round after pretty much 2 mandatory knockdowns there, Steve.
Yes, his timing was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
The winner, referee Peter Clark, stopped the contest, Jim Ozdemircelik.
And a great victory to Ozdemircelik. And look, Marty's got a future, no doubt, but he showed enough in the first round that he has a lot of ability, but he's very light for this in this division with his height. He's a streamlined fellow, he's very light. Getting a big hug there from the ring card young lady there, and no doubt that'll make him feel a lot better. And I see him as a potential middleweight, possibly light heavy later on in his career when he puts on the body weight. He could be fantastic, no doubt about that. We know that this boy, he's going to have to stay in that division his whole career. This kid here will more than likely go up, and Howard Lee's giving him an interview now. I better shut up and let him go. I know he's finished.
He is the big winner in round 2.
As I said,